Hi guys, welcome to episode 14 of Movie Mistakes. This week we're just continuing with the Heroes season, and this week it will be the Blade Trilogy. So yeah, we're starting off with the first one, obviously, because we're doing it in order. It's a brilliant film. If you haven't seen it, it's awesome. It's quite a dark film, but it's brilliant. And it's easily the best out of the trilogy. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's really good. And I keep thinking it's an 80s film, but I know that it's like late 90s. I don't know what it is. I just keep thinking that it's an 80s film.
Just do it. Oh man.
Okay, so this is the little scene where Blade first gets his serum. Well, obviously it's the first time we see him get the serum, but and the mistake here is in just 2 seconds, but there's kind of one after it that I want to kind of talk to you about. I'm not sure if it is a mistake, but I'm not classing it as one. But anyway, right, okay, so you can see that Whistler is holding Blade's hand as he, what looks like he's taking a spasm, but obviously he's getting his serum. So you can see that. Plus, see how much he's struggling there? Right, that'll come into the second mistake, but pay attention to his hand. Right, see how he's still holding it? Right, okay. Whistler notices her and runs off, okay? Blade's still strapped down, but now Whistler's hand's still there, even though Whistler just ran away. Right, so remember so that's the first mistake. That's the official mistake. But remember how I was just saying about how Blade was struggling so much to get out of the restraints? Right, well, Whistler's just left him kind of tied to the chair. But 2 seconds later, after Whistler catches up with the doctor, Blade somehow managed...
You met Blade.
He somehow managed to get out of his restraints, even though he couldn't whenever he was taking a fit in the chair. So I don't really know how he got out of the chair without, because Whistler didn't untie him, so I don't really know how he got out of the chair. But anyway, there's an unofficial mistake.
Nice craftsmanship, huh? Probably cost you a pretty penny.
Okay, this is the little scene.
Is a man who takes his job just a little too seriously.
Right, this is the little scene where Blade uncovers the vampire Bible, and if you look, look in Blade's ear. See how there's nothing in his ear? You'll see it better now in a second.
I owe you one.
Okay, there is nothing in his ear. See it? Nothing. Nothing in his ear. Oh, it's got hurt.
Actually, if you want to get technical, Blade,
I think he gets the point. Oh! Okay, still nothing in his ear. See? There's still nothing in his ear.
Oh, it's so funny, bright eyes.
But now there's a little earpiece in his ear. So the earpiece kind of just appeared.
I'm expecting company. Catch you fuckers at a bad time.
Okay, that's the last mistake in the first Blade film that I noticed. And whenever you talk about the first Blade film, you can't not mention this little scene, just because of how beasting it is.
It's the day one.
You'll see why in 2 seconds. This is my favourite scene in the entire film and in the entire trilogy. It's how good this little scene is. Now you're no hen.
That's him! That's him! Get him! Fuck him up! We're gonna jack you up! Make him hurt bad!
Give my regards to Frost.
Alright guys, back to business. This is Blade 2. There's a couple of mistakes in this that you'll see now in 2 minutes.
My name is Blade. I was born half human, half vampire. They call me
I'm undecided on this one, because I kind of like it, because it's got some good ideas in it, but at the same time I think it's quite terrible in other places. But it gets a lot of shit, but I think it's alright. It's watchable, it's just not great. Unfortunately, for every good idea it's got a equally bad idea on it. So, I don't know.
Sunlight. 2 years ago he was attacked. They took him and turned him into the thing I hate most. I should have finished him off. Now I'm hunting him. I will find him, and nothing will stand in my way.
Okay, now this is the first mistake. It's during the little House of Pain bit where they're just kind of going into it. I'm sure it's called House of Pain, but anyway. Right, so as you can see, Blade's just walking in with the team. And if you watch, they go to open the door, but because the door doesn't open properly, see the guy there, he's a crew member, he's holding like a remote. You can see his head there. He's holding a remote which opens the door. Because watch, look at his hand there, it's popped out, and then it goes back in to open the door. So there's the first mistake.
You gotta be kidding me.
I know, it's a pretty bad mistake. Okay, this is towards the end of the film, and there is 2 little mistakes in this scene. This is well at the end of the film. Mr. Ron Perlman right there. Easily one of the things that saves this film, just because of how good he is in it. It's a shame because I like this wee scene as well. It's one of the few good ones in it. Okay, now, if you look, right, see how Wesley's got his hand around his neck there? Right, so obviously in the film, he can't move that hand or else he will drop him. So it's still around his neck. See, going in for a tighter shot there as well. Okay, so it's around his neck. But after they've taken another go at this shot, you can see that his hand has moved. That's his neck there. So you can see that his hand has moved well away from the neck, all the way up to where his armpit is. So that's like his armpit. So there's the first mistake in this little scene.
Well, like my daddy said right before he killed my mom, want anything done right, you gotta do it yourself. He also said,
Can you blush?
Oh, he's got a splitting headache. Another bad one-liner. Compliments of your host.
"Hey, kid."
Okay. Okay, so Whistler has just thrown the glasses. But now, if you look in the background, he throws them again. See? See how he's throwing them again? Right, I'll rewind that again. Right. So he throws them that time, and then his hand goes up, and he throws them again, just because he didn't want to break them the first time. Okay, spoiler alert, just for anybody who hasn't seen Blade 2 and actually wants to see Blade 2. But you'll see the mistake, or what I think might be a mistake. I'm not going to pretend I know a lot about vampires, because I really don't. But this seems like common sense. Right, hold on 2 seconds. See how they're kind of in the sunlight there? Like, right in the sun? Like, it's really shining really bright on them. The sun's still shining right on them. But if you look in the background, the shadows are moving down as if the sun's like coming from over there. And it looks like they're still in the shade. Kinda. See? Watch your shadows. I'll rewind that back. Watch your shadows. See it? See? So that looks more like they're in the shade. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if that's a mistake. I'm not going to pretend. But now they're back to being there. Plus, if you look at Blade's shadow, it moves really fast without moving, see? I'd consider that more as a, like, that would move more whenever, like, time passes. Because obviously the sun doesn't move that fast. But, anyway, like I said, I'm not a vampire expert. I don't know a lot about them, but that one seems a bit like common sense. So it might be a mistake, might not be. I don't know. Make a comment below and tell me what you think. But anyway, that's the end of Blade 2. Okay, this is Blade Trinity. This is the third and last film in the trilogy, and there's just one little thing here. See here? See how it says it's Marvel? Yeah, it's always been Marvel, or to my knowledge it's always been Marvel, but this is the only one to say that it was Marvel, so I don't really get that one. So yeah, to the best of my knowledge, I've always known Blade as a Marvel character, so it's kind of weird that the third film and last film is the only one to really acknowledge that it is a Marvel title. It's a bit strange, but yeah, if you haven't seen Blade Trinity, I'd recommend it. It's pretty good. I guess a lot of shit, but I like it. I think it's pretty good. So You'll see the mistakes now in 2 seconds. Okay, that's the first mistake. It's just after Hannibal King and Annabelle rescue Blade from the police station. Now, if you look at Jessica Biel's little arrow sack, you can see that there's only one arrow in it. See that? There's only one arrow in it. See it? There you go. You can see it now. Right. So there's just one there. 2 seconds later.
They did. I was born later out of wedlock. When I came of age...
Okay, there is now 2 arrows in it. So it's went from 1 arrow to 2. So there's the first mistake. Okay, this was the second mistake, and it's only like 2 seconds after that one with the arrow. If you look at Hannibal King's name tag, see how it's all kind of peeling up? The edges of it's all kind of curling up, it's all kind of coming up. Right, well, in 2 seconds...
What, you amateurs are supposed to be helping me?
Okay, in 2 seconds, after Wesley Snipes dishes out some abuse...
Look at you. You're kids. You're not ready to roll with this. I mean, look at the way you're dressed.
See, it's still curled up. It's all kind of peeling. See it?
Supposed to be tactical? What is this? What is that? Fuck you.
And now it's all straightened out. Just so you can see that it says... Waver it, waver it, waver it. Fuck you. So it's kind of giving us a message to me, to yous. Yeah. So anyway, there's the second and last mistake I noticed in this.
The fuck is wrong with you? You think this is a joke? You think this is a fucking sitcom?
No, I don't think mistakes is a joke.
That's just rude. Second, I'm pretty sure we saved your ass back there.
I'm impressed.
You're all alone, Blade.
Okay, I just thought I'd have this on the background while I discuss this. It is the end of the episode, and I just wanted to share something, a little fact that I found out thanks to my uncle, Derek. Thank you very much. Apparently, during the making of this, every time you don't see Wesley Snipes' face in it, it is because it's not Wesley Snipes. Because apparently, during the making of this film, Wesley Snipes was being quite awkward and making it a very enjoyable experience for the rest of the cast members. And every time you don't see Blade's face, it's not Wesley Snipes, because he was just being awkward. It is only a rumour, it's not official, so please, if you're anyone involved in the film, don't get angry with me, because again, it's just a rumour, it's just what I heard. I'm just going with what I heard. But yeah, and so that's the end of the episode. As usual, if you notice any mistakes in any of these films, or just any film that you want to tell us about, just make a wee comment below. And again, as usual, please comment, rate, subscribe, and thank you for watching. And I'll see you next week. So have a good week, and I'll see you later.